Good morning, everybody, on this bright and early day. Oh my goodness, this is the only part of cruising that's rough, is that last day. I've been up since before the sun. It's early. I mean, the sun's up now. But the time has come. We have to get off the boat. But before we get off the boat, one more breakfast. One more chance at Windjammer. Let's go have some breakfast. We made it up to Windjammer. It is super busy. Everyone's trying to get their breakfast too. So I'll show you what I got, but I can't bring the camera up to the food stations. It's just too busy, but it's the same breakfast from every other day. Nothing's changed today. And like my typical breakfast, a good old bowl of oatmeal. Got some pumpkin seeds, raisins, and cinnamon, and I'm gonna drizzle it with honey. Got some eggs and some grilled tomatoes. Got my coffee and my juice, some fruit, and my honey. That's what breakfast looks like. We finished our breakfast, and now we're just waiting for our luggage tag number to be called. They did just make an announcement on the overhead that they're delayed 15 minutes because of technical difficulties on the pier. I don't know what that means, but it means we wait an extra few minutes. So we're sitting, just waiting. We'll be getting off the boat shortly, and then my niece Freya is coming to pick us up. So we'll see niece Freya. Goodbye, pool deck. We'll see you in the future. You were grand and full of sun, and I appreciated you. I did. They called our number. Time to head off. Okay, we are off the ship. It's like that zigzaggy gangway again. But there it is. There's the ship. Goodbye, ship. Goodbye. Actually, I hate goodbyes. We'll say, see you soon, ship. See you soon. Okay, we did it. We're out. We got our bag. Now we gotta find my sister and my niece Freya. Hello, niece Freya. Thank you for picking us up. You're better than an Uber. Yeah, you're awesome. And who gave you a treat already? Is it me? Is it me? Did I give you a treat? Yeah. Okay, we had a good visit with my sister and Freya, and now it's time to go home. Yes, we are at the airport and time to catch our flight. We made it through security super quickly, and here we are, going back to Newark. I just figured I'd explore the terminal a little since I got here early. So I have a bookstore, news connections, like a news shop, jewelry, sunglass hut. It's like a little mall in here. They also have a Victoria's Secret and a Michael Kors. All sorts of stuff. I also found this food court that has a bakery, a McDonald's, and a few other places. A whole bunch of variety here. I was walking around, I found this snack and I could eat it on the plane. So let's look at these ingredients here. Dried peaches, dried apples, and dried persimmons. Nothing else. That looks good to me. We've been waiting for our plane for a while, and I just saw all this ground crew scurry out there, so I think a plane might be coming for us. Oh, they're giving out their little glow sticks. Here comes my plane. That's going to be the plane we go on. It's very exciting. Oh, look at that. He got the wheels lined up perfectly with that mark on the ground. Oh, this is so cool. Usually when I come, the plane's already here. I never get to watch this part. I'm going to put in the little tire blocks in. Oh, and here comes the gangway is going right on up to the plane door. It's going to stretch out like an accordion.
Looking in the
Look how cool this is.
I know I have loads of leftovers.
Okay, I'm back at my seat. And I think this is the same kind of plane as, the way down. And I still can't find USBs. Gotta keep looking. Found the USBs. Found them. I found them. Gotta go down here. And boom. Right there. Okay, I'm picking up right where I left off. And we haven't even left the ground yet. Made it off the plane, bit of a delay, but we're off to baggage claim. Gotta get our bag and go home. So I made it home. The flight home was a little bit of an adventure, so it's actually tomorrow morning. I just was pooped when I got home and I needed to just go to bed. So the flight itself was fine, no issues. But then after we landed, I think everything like in the system was backed up because of the hurricanes, because like planes are getting rerouted, there were delays, there were cancellations, and they have to sort of like unweave that web like over the next couple of days following that. And I think that contributed to some of what we experienced, because they kept us sitting on the plane on a taxiway where you're not allowed to like unbuckle, you have to stay in your seat for about an hour before we were on the ground. We landed, but we couldn't actually pull up to a gate because there wasn't an empty gate available for us for about an hour. So it was like an extra bit of something on the flight, but I took it in stride. I, just relaxed, kept listening to music, whatever. I felt really bad because there were other people on the plane who had connecting flights, and they were like, are we gonna make it? Are we gonna make it? And the flight attendants were checking in with all of them. And what they did, they put their call lights on and left them lit. So that way, once we got to a gate, other passengers would know that they had connections and they had to scurry off the plane fast. So that way people could identify like, okay, give them room, let them get off the plane first. So I thought that was handled really, really well. Then get off the plane, go down to baggage claim. My suitcase comes off of the conveyor belt. It's crushed. The side of my suitcase is like a big V, like a big crush in. I was like, oh no, oh no, no. Many years ago, I had a suitcase damaged in transit before, and I didn't do anything in the airport, and I left, and then they can't do anything about it because they're like, we don't know if the damage happened here or wherever you took the suitcase. We don't know. So like, I remembered that experience, and I was like, I'm not leaving the airport till I have somebody look at this, because I didn't know what United's policy was about this. So they have these like QR codes that you could scan, and they give you assistance, but like my phone wasn't working. Like it would scan it, but I couldn't get to the link page. So I found the baggage service area in baggage claim. I'm so glad I went over there. They made it so easy peasy to get this straightened out. So I brought over my damaged suitcase, and I showed them. I was like, my suitcase just came off the belt, and it's crushed. Look at this. And they took a look, and they were trying to say like, maybe I could just fix it. And I was like, yeah, but that's at cost to me. And they were like, no, I mean, just push it out. And I was like, yeah, but now it's bent, and by pushing it out, I could either break it more, or the structural integrity has been damaged, and the next time I travel, I'm gonna have a worse problem with it. And I'm not okay with that. Like that, I was just very concerned that like by doing that, it wouldn't resolve the issue and cause a bigger problem with my suitcase on my next trip. So they were like, the other option is we could replace it for you. They were like, we don't have any pretty prints like the one that you have, because if you saw in the other video, I had like this great blue floral kind of like watercolor pattern on my suitcase. They're like, all of our suitcases are like very plain, but we can replace it for you right now. So I was like, that's fine. I don't need a pretty floral thing. I could put something else to identify my bag very easy on the belt. That's not a problem. I don't want to worry about, is my suitcase going to break when I'm traveling again? So that's what they did. They brought out 2 suitcase options for me. I picked one. It's brand new. It still has all the tags and like the plastic on it, so it's not like some weird hand-me-down. Like no, it's like a brand new suitcase. So they just took down my claim information that they needed, and that was it. They did ask if I wanted to like transfer my belongings, and they would discard my suitcase there, and I'm like, it's 11 o'clock. I was supposed to be home like 2 hours ago. I just want to go home. So they were like, then we have to like mark your old suitcase. I was like, that's fine. That's fine. I don't mind. I'm tired, you know? So they took like a marker, and they just wrote damaged on the different sides of my suitcase. And that's fine, because I'm going to be getting rid of it anyway. So that was my adventure home. So, I mean, all in all, it had a happy ending. You know, United did right by me. They made the process very easy. You know, no pushback whatsoever. And, you know, it was great. It was a good resolution to that. So, now I'm home and back to New York things. And with that, I am done for today. I'll see everybody tomorrow. And until then, stay inspired by everyone. Take care.